I have been led to do. So today I got permission. I asked, I said, can I just break the rule for today, because the focus is on the identity of you. So we won't do today on here, so y'all won't be laughing about the we. We're still doing the challenge. I still ask you to join me about the challenge of using our, we, and us. We're still doing that, but today I just want to really focus in on that, and that's pretty much been, again, inspired by the DM, because yesterday he was doing real good, and then he kind of broke just a little bit camp in there and said me about something. And then I was like, you know what, he kind of brings the focus to saying, spiritually, don't forget it is a we and a us, but don't get lost in that too much. The understanding that it's still you is still a big ingredient as far as creating us, because you can't form the word us unless you got the letter U into that just came to me. It kind of just sent that to me. And so we're gonna today focus in on you. And so it's the identity. As we're looking at the year 2020, you know, what is your vision as far as what are you seeing yourself doing as? You know, how are you? What kind of life are you seeing yourself doing? Just you. We're not going to include the DM in there. At first, he is a very basic need or necessity or the foundation of you, because we're talking about your DM self, the expression of him on the outside, but the DM within together, your divine feminine. So we know that the divine feminine self represents the emotional side of us, and we know that the divine masculine self represents the analytical, how we think. You know, they're both polarities. We are positive and the negative, and our aim in life is to make sure that we create that balance that we have. We're not too much in the negative, just like money, and we're not too much in the positive. Positive and money is pretty much good, but when it comes to us, you're always positive like that. You can't really be able to see the forest from the trees as they're bringing that to us. You know, you want to, they bring me a sign, say you want in 2020 to be counted. You want to be able to rewrite your story as to who you are. You know, when I travel, I always looking, and that's why I like doing these divine sunshine morning drives, because they send me so many inspirations, you know, that I don't have to use the cards, because it's really that I'm letting the guides transform and use the powers that be, rather change things on license plates to give me what the message is. So it's like almost like reading cards, but oh Jesus, it was an accident. All this trash stuff on the floor, on the ground rather. It's making a difference. So as far as what my path and travel, so that's almost just like life. Sometimes we find ourselves doing detours and seeing things, but again, no, I'm not having a squirrel moment as Jupiter 11. I say squirrel, oh wait, oh look at that, you know that. But understanding who we are. I did and released a video stating about what is twin flames and what is that. And this morning I really want to kind of like say what's my definition and what's my spin on it. Rather it's right or wrong, but this is what I know of it to be. When we're talking about soulmates is a little different. Soulmates are the ones that I call it just like the soap opera or the Hallmark Channel, when you meeting and you're clustering and different serendipitous events happen that cause for you and that person to kind of come together, and it's just like it's all moments, heartfelt moments, candy, roses, and hearts all through the whole process. That's what I would call a soulmate thing. We've all kind of experienced that. That's pretty much, sometimes that's what we pretty much yearn for, to be able to have in our twin flame relationship. But the twin flame relationship is more than just that. The twin flame, I say lesser, yeah, it's lesser than that. Yeah, that's what they got on the side of the truck, say lesser. It's a different experience. Yes, that is part of the package for you to have that, but It's more of the twin flame experience is more so of finding to fall in love with self, than more so than identifying with somebody else. As far as the twin flame relationship, you know, you're really kind of relying on somebody else to bring the love, which is distracting you from being able to really find the love that's within. Their main thing, just like I said, I got a new play on word with the word connection, which is CONNECXION, that is able to go for you to go within and to cross out and X out those things that's not good for you. Twin soulmate, excuse me, is more so of just the connection. That's CONNETION. Okay, like just really being able to cross the T's, dot the I's, which is making you just be able to make that connection, like really the evenness. I see like the T, and it's like really creating that kind of like semi-balance. Don't you even try it. Create that balance as well. The shield as I'm doing this. Okay, so just white lighting the whole car right now. So Vanessa, don't you be up there. Drive safely. I got you, Vanessa. You with me? She always talk about, you be careful. She sound like my mama. Just be careful. I understand that. We with you. We didn't white light it and shielded it. And Daz is with me very much so. I done got a lot of signs with him this morning, because I was washing up this morning, and white feather just kind of just floated just mid for no reason. I'm like, where does feather come from? I ain't got nothing that got no feather on it or anything like that, so I just kissed the feather. I say I'm kissing you, Dad, and the angels too as well. The unit, I just seen that. The twin flame experience is helping you to be able to graduate. I just seen that just when I was about to talk about that next. Graduate to the next level of who you are. I watched Dio again, and something about this video is really, really resonating with me, and it's making me very unsettled within myself as far as my identity. Who am I? Forget the we, the us, the our, all those other things. That's nice. Sometimes that can be also a distraction too, as far as you getting to who you are and who you're supposed to actually identify with. I can say I'm a teacher. I can hear the Spirit say when I was going through it this morning and getting ready to go, it's like, no. I thought, okay. I'm a daughter. No, that's not who you are. Okay. My name means, I said, okay, well then maybe I just tell you what my name means. So my real name is Bertina, which means brilliance, keeper of light, a holder of light, which I am my dad's name is Bertel, which is the masculine derivative of the keeper of light and a holder of light as well, which is interesting that God chose that. It's not by accident, it's by divine assignment that I was called that. When I was growing up, I disliked the names. I was like, oh, I want to be called everything common. My middle name, Renee Jackson, something else, anything. I was going to take my middle name and my mom's maiden name together and put it together. And it was like, as I growed up early, later on, I learned to accept it. It's like, oh, your name is unique. It's only like one more, not too many of us out there with this name. I always remember this one girl that she went to another high school, and I was like, who is this that got my name? You know, after a while, I was like, this is really, ooh, look at that sun now. Woohoo! I know y'all got comments for that. I didn't even see that. Brilliance. And then I say brilliance, right on cue. Ain't that about nothing? You better go on, powers that be. Oh my God! They go to Dago. Wait a second. Oh my God, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Hold on. I got to disconnect this sucker. Wait a second. Here it is. Oh, I hope I don't drop this phone. Where the truck go? He behind me, and I cannot slow it down to go. I almost drive on the side of the road. They go the truck that got the word connection. CONNECION, and I ain't gonna try to do nothing. He is so far behind, and I cannot slow down to catch up with him. And I said, I wish I could see him, and then I didn't manifest him. And he way back there. I had to almost do to a slow crawl to catch up with him. Oh my God. And he's right back there. Anyway, I look on there, I'll try to find the island spirit just about to be say, go and look on there. I'm gonna look up this trucking company that keeps on inspiring me with CONNECXION. So it's the connections. Oh my God, I cannot believe he manifests. He's back there, and I can't show him. He's too slow because I got to get to work. But I'm gonna put it on the community tab so you can see this trucking company, because I'm sure they got a website. And it's green, like the heart chakra. Okay, so back on that was not a squirrel moment, that was a spirit moment right there. Who popping on there? That's something. Anyway, so my understanding is like, who are you? So, you know, all those things are nice, but that's not real you are. When I kept on asking myself over and over and over again, and in the bathroom, it was like a quiz. They were quizzing me, all my guides and angels of the powers that be. And I was like, I am love. And they was like, now, that's the answer. We got to we have to get back to the understanding of our sovereign being, and understanding that is actually who we are, which is love. And we got to be able to live our truth and stand in it. It came to me this morning. I had a lot of people that I went on Facebook, and I'm like a dream queen or Perla, saying, you know, a lot of people saying, you know, don't stay away from this, the media, connection with other people, and the programs and TVs and all that stuff. But I believe also, if you go in it like I do, with a mindset that everything that's being shown to me is a purpose. I always have said that's always been a catalyst line for me. Art imitates life. So if I watch a TV program and I watch it with the intention that, listen here, this is going to give me some kind of lesson, some kind of blessing to help me understand how to live life better, it does that. That same thing just like with my morning drive. When I go out, I say use the license plates, use the signage to kind of give me signs and symbols to do that. Okay, Dad, I know I got called comment. We ain't got. I see that. Guys, I got disconnected service for that. You know, sometimes he interrupt too. I got you. So and the power. Okay, you say it wasn't for that; it was for the power. Okay, got you. Okay, so the power. You know, what is it? We electrifying things in our lives too, as well. And so, you know, that helps to kind of set the pace and what you need to actually do as far as in your life. So my thing is, set the intentions also when you're watching different things to kind of help you as well. And so when I got on Facebook, a whole bunch of people were asking me to like their businesses. And I got to the point, I was like, you know what? I have a Facebook page. It's Divine Twin Soul 11. I can't change the name. I want to change it to Divine Unisouls, but if I do that, I mean I would have to change, create a whole new page all over again. Okay, so Divine Masculine is making some moves. I just seen that right now. So you might not be able to see it. To create fortune, gotcha. And so that's what I got, another message with that. And so my thing is I said to myself, why is it that they're able to share about what they doing, but you haven't shared with your friends as to what you are actually doing? I mean, I told the DM knows about it. He doesn't know it, like I said, to the extent. I feel like Dio says, it's time to, maybe we might need to have a naked talk. He called it the naked talk, because he's kind of sound like he's French or something. So the naked talk with me is like we just bearing the soul and just like, here, this is what is happening. You take from it what you want, you walk away, but I'm just telling you, this is it, you know. And so I feel like in some ways we might have to have that too, about this thing, about where I'm going, because I keep on telling them about the business and the vision and the thing that I want to do. But, you know, a lot of this stuff, it does not, well, a lot of it is going to affect him, but it's not going to affect him, because the story of what's going on with us is a way to also be able to help others. But it's really my story, but again, it's our story. There go Truck say us. Oh my God, us, thank you. Okay. Oh God, it's the story of us. Okay, the story of us. It is the story of us. And so we got to get to the point that, like I said, myself, in order, like Dio has said, living your truth and your identity. If I wanted to live the vision, my friends and people have got to know who I am. So I got to come to the point that I'm doing like Diana Ross saying, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to have it show. I'm coming out. So I got to come out. So again, like I said, in 2020, we know about these friends, these families, these connections. Either you're going to be with me or you're not going to be with me as I come out, you know. And so I will, when I get to the point, and it's going to be soon, and this might be my premiere thing, because when I do, I'm going to share it with my friends. And, you know, who's there with me, they with me. Whoever's not, they not. You know, they say, I can't get with that because the religious beliefs or whatever they beliefs and whatever it is. However, that is another part because, like I said, I went to the past regression session, and that was one thing I seen me as a little boy playing in the sandbox, and I seen my friends, they were playing, but I wanted to play over in the sandbox by myself, and I kept looking at the gate, and the lady that did the past regression kept on asking me, you know, like, Dr. Ruiz, she was like, well, why you keep looking at the gate? And I said, I keep on looking at the gate like, you know, I don't want people to really find me, playing. I don't want them to really see me. I don't want really to stop at what I'm doing because I feel so free, but I'm scared at the same time that my parent and my mom is going to come and pick me up, and I'm just like, you know, I'm scared people will know, so I kept on looking at the gate. And so that's kind of like a running theme I see now. It's like, I love what I'm doing, beyond like, I love what I'm doing, but at the same time, it's like, okay, what if other people find out? What if they do this? What if they will know about that? I got, my closest friends know I do. They didn't send clients and things to me, and friends and families, and that lets me know, hey, they believe in me, you know. And at the same time, it's like, okay, well, if they believe you on the outside, then what's going on with you? Why haven't you, like, let people know about your Facebook and what you're actually doing? You know, if they're really true and with you and down with you, they will, you know, support it, you know. Or if they don't want to like it, hey, look and say, oh, that's what she's doing, interesting. So I'm sure, of course, a couple of them are going to look out of curiosity, like, what is going on? What is she doing over there? And that part, some of it might say, ooh, she's answering some questions. That's one thing that the guides and spirits and powers that be told me. Say, you don't never know out of your circle of friends. Some of them might be saying, oh my God, she's answered so many questions. I didn't know that was what was going on with me as far as what she's saying about this twin flame journey, is watching my videos and getting quite an understanding about what twin flames are. And understanding it's just about a journey of self, and this person who is your counterpart is helping you to go within to find out who you are, and for them to help you to be the greatest person as you. Now, some of that stuff comes through trials and tribulations. Sometimes it comes through the lovey-dovey aspect of things, but most of the time they go 4/7. They go my birthday, so I'm giving birth to something new again. Again, it is something that helps to create for you to turn within and then say, okay, I got to get back to being my sovereign being who I am, being free. That's the main thing. And so this brings to me also this saying, okay, now this is if the divine masculine is really, again, like I said, I go back to that, is living a life that really is unapologetic in his aspect, in his eyes. It's like, I'm doing me, like my dad used to say, you just go ahead and do you, and I do me. One time he said that, I said that on my show. And that means, you know, you just go on. So a lot of times the divine masculine, in some ways, he is used in living unapologetic. I told you what my mom said. It's nothing. We look at the aspect, oh, that's horrible. He just doing what he want to do. Forget about anybody else's feelings, all in the process. And, you know, that's bad, you know, because you should be feeling for everybody. But in some ways, it's something that you can be able to learn from that as well. You know, living life saying, this is me unapologetically. Okay? And we've got to get to that point that it's like, I don't care about what the friends say, what the DM might say, what our family members might say, because again, like we say, we want to live the vision in 2020. We've got to come to the point that we are unapologetic about as far as who we are. Maybe I might title it that, you know, and that's the point we've got to get into. You know, yes, I'm a twin flame. Yes, I have a person out there. Yes, is he in doing his out there finding himself through karmic lessons or whatever it is, wherever it's present itself, person, place, or thing? Yes, you know, am I doing the same thing? Yes. All those things are helping me to find out who I am. Yes. And those things you got to kind of keep in mind. Again, like I said, if he's going out there, your counterpart, whether it's the feminine or divine masculine, is going out there doing things that's really helping him to find himself, rather we agree with how these methods or not. Just like Mom told me, that girl ain't bad. Stop calling her bad. She going after what she wants. Okay? Why aren't you going out there after what you want? Unapologetically. You know, that's the identity. We've got to get out there and be who we are. And we're not doing that. That's the point. We're listening to everybody else. You know, I can understand what Sophia Charles was saying in one of the videos last time when I did watch that. You know, we listen to everybody else. We're getting advice for everybody else. But are we able to really hear ourselves and what our voice and our heart is actually saying to us? It's too long here. And my heart chakra is being activated. Is something up here like this? Every time we get here, it get long. Because my nose is itching. Isn't that helping us? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, snap. Almost 8:30. Okay, still late, but whatever. Yes, I suppose I got to work on that. That's another thing, my identity, that everybody knows I be on that diva time, getting to where I'm supposed to be. So this praise and thoughts out, I'm getting a little better for me to be able to get myself where I'm supposed to be. If I known that, I would turn down a whole different street. I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I would turn down a whole different street here. I don't know what this is. They are doing construction. This is my fault. I should have followed suit. But anyway, a lot of times I figure this is powers to be say that I ain't hit on what they want me to say, so they kind of extend my time as well. And so just coming to an understanding that who we are. What is that? How is that going to be for us to become who we are? Sometimes we got to come on out. Two songs that came to me, I know while I was driving. The Divine Feminine is feeling that I was singing, I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. So you're following. So the Divine Feminine feels like she's following. You know, it's like a chasing and wishing on the rainbows, which is the connection that she sees and who she meets and everything. And so we really feeling like we wishing on the stars, which is hope, like getting the spirits. Stars also means spiritual movement too as well. Then the next song I said, well, what's happening with the Divine Masculine? And the Divine Masculine was singing the Commodores, oh, sweet love. So he was talking about the sweet love thing. So it's like him knowing, the Divine Feminine is talking about it, him coming back home and making these wishes and knowing things that she did wrong and doing it. In the Divine Masculine thing is like he knows this sweet love. He's thinking about how sweet love is being expressed throughout all in the environment, in other people, and he knows that he wants you and only you, because he's like you. He said all through the psalm. So this is what we identifying, these energies there, this wishing, this hoping, this dreaming, and for the Divine Feminine energies. And the Divine Masculine is saying, I'm chasing, I'm really getting a definition of what this sweet love is. I know this is what I want. So those are the two energies that we got to, because I promised, I said I was going to sing that, to really kind of get that understanding as far as where we are, as far as making this connection within. So that's what's going on even in the divine feminine, divine masculine 3D self. So the divine feminine self is doing this sweet love and wanting to come back home. Her counterpart, which means her thinking. Let's get back on track of understanding what we want in this twin flame or this divine unisoul journey. And the divine masculine is getting to the point within us, understanding I want this sweet love, I want you, I understand this is the sweetest love that I have. Like, I mean, the need, like, sweet love, I'll be calling out your name, I feel no shame, I'm in love. So, okay, so you're in love, okay, so that's why our divine masculine self. So we're getting to that point. Again, how are we going to be able to do that? We've got to get to this point that we've got to live our true identity, who we are, okay? And something keep on saying about it, reserve. Like, we're reserving some of these energies, but was that Pearl or was that WaterBaby? Somebody wanted to, because I've been watching WaterBaby too, very dynamic. We've all been pretty much saying the whole same thing over again. Saying we didn't just barely scratch the surface. They say 4441. They go that light worker thing in the twin flame numbers. That's true. And keep on saying about reserve. We hold some energies and some things and powers on reserve. And I'm telling you, at this time for us to live the 2020 vision, it's time for us to get that stuff that we got in the safe deposit box or in the thing and start really saying, oh, okay, there go my boy there. We got to start living. Ain't no more on reserve, like reserve wine or reserve whiskey only for the special thing. Right now, 2020 is for you to start busting out that bubbly or that Dom Perignon or that special limited edition, like my divine master always talk about this limited edition, these whiskeys and all this stuff that that's out there. He always wants something, some collectible liquor thing all of the time. And so so my thing is, forget about the reserve right now. So it's time for you to be able, look at that light. It's time for you to be able to really live in the light. Okay, like living in life like it's golden. It's really time for you to do that. All right, then, I'm going to get out the car because I am here. And so thank you so much for joining me on this morning drive. Have a great sunshine-filled day. As always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, namago. Mwah. Love you.